you are mentioning the arguments in the command column.
All right.
So now you
Yeah, okay, so this is kind of like basically passing in the command line arguments uh, from like pehle se, from the beginning.
yes.
Okay.
And now probably there's a question coming into your head is that if I am hard code, if this is kind of hard coding, right? I am already
Yeah.
mentioning all four arguments in the command. So if at all I am taking in from user, the inputs I'm taking in from user,
Hmm.
that I want a different name, I want to search something else, not doctor in some other city, and the
Hmm.
limit I want to
Yeah.
increase. How am I
Yeah.
going to do that?
Hmm.
So yesterday I showed you the lambda function, right? And there was one
Yeah.
variable called as overrides.
I don't remember this,
Uh,
but I'll
okay,
trust
yes.
your word on this.
Okay, we'll go get back to it today. After we complete the ECS cluster, we'll also create the lambda function. So with the help of override variables, I can override these default variables, whatever I'm setting. You
Okay,
get
and
it?
in the view of the entire project of web scraping, these four command line arguments that I'm mentioning are also what is going to get ended up being searched while the
Yes,
scraping is occurring, right?
yes, yes,
So in the whole therapist site wala thing, when it's scraping different websites on Yelp and I mean I don't know whatever you showed yesterday, it was going to different websites and looking for emails and all. So while scraping, these are the arguments that it will be using, right?
yes, exactly. So
Oh,
now share your screen again. We'll get back to the creating of task.
yeah. Okay. Do you see my screen again?
Yes,
And do you see the AWS wala screen?
yes.
All right.
So this is the wrong tab.
Okay, run tasks. Was I
No, no,
here?
no, 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 no. Next to it. Yeah,
This,
this one. So mention the default commands, whatever you want to mention it.
I don't know. Should I be mentioning it according to the example that we're working on?
Uh, it's fine. Even if you don't mention it here, why am I asking to mention is that first we'll run the task from the console.
Hmm.
So if you are passing this kind of arguments, we'll get to know where the fault is or something. Because
Then I should.
if you don't pass any
Oh,
arguments, still the Python program will run. Because I have mentioned
okay.
default arguments in that. The default name is Yelp Scraper. The default keyword is therapist. The default city is Los Angeles, LA, and the default limit is 1. So
So
it's
you
better that
set
you
the default in Lambda.
no, 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 no. In my Python file itself, I've
Okay, okay,
set the
okay.
default.
All
So
right, all right.
to be on the safe side, just type in therapist. You typed in Ishika, it is fine. Type therapist, capital T,
Okay. Therapist. Wait, the spelling.
T H E
Uh,
R A T H E
okay.
R A
That
P I
is
S.
where I get confused in this spelling.
It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay. And next would be Los Angeles, LA that you will have to encode, right? I told you
Yeah.
about the encode yesterday.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
so just open ideally, just open ideally, search for ideally and open that in your start menu.
In my right. Hmm. It's open. Okay, yeah, you can't see it. I need to start sharing that. Is the
No, it's fine even if you don't share. Just follow my lead. Okay. So type import URL lib dot parse
import
URL lib
capitals
no
or
no all small
okay, lib.
dot parse or actually do one thing, share your screen. So it's actually recording. No, the meeting is recording.
Yeah. Do you see this now? Has it
Not
loaded on your screen?
not yet. It's a gray screen.
Okay. Give it a little time, I guess.
Okay.
Now?
No.
I am sharing the 3.8. Okay. Idle wala thing. Let's wait for a minute maybe. It's taking time probably. Or I'll just share it again.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let me know when you see it, okay? I have
Yeah, I
started.
can see it. So URL lib, there is no space. Okay, URL lib is one word. Lib dot parse.
Capital
No,
path,
no, no. All small, all small.
parse. This one, the one appearing in the drop down.
Yeah. Enter.
Should I run it?
Yes. Now type URL lib dot parse dot quote underscore plus dot
Parse
parse dot
dot
QUOTE underscore plus.
code underscore plus
Plus
P.
PLUS. Open brackets.
Yeah.
Round bracket as a function.
Alright.
Remove the brace bracket. Is it a brace bracket or it's a round bracket? The first
It's a
one.
round bracket. It's a
Okay,
round
okay.
bracket.
Okay. Yeah. So inside the brace bracket, put single quotes and type Los Angeles, Los space Angeles, L capital, A capital. Inside quotes, it should be a string.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just put it
Los
in.
Angeles.
It should be, you want it to be a round bracket, right? It's a function ka
Yes, yes. That is what
argument
I'm.
that we're passing. Yeah.
Yeah. Angeles, comma, space, CA. Capital C, capital A.
Within the same string or
Yes, yes,
separate
yes,
strings?
yes. In the same string. CA, yeah. And press enter. Yeah, and copy that text. Los plus Angeles without the quotes. Without the quotes.
Okay, this part, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Control C. And now go to the console.
AWS console, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'll switch my screen also. Let me know when you see my screen. Okay.
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah.
Now, in place of LA, paste that. Yeah, comma and give 1. That is the limit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Working directory. Click on working directory. So
Hmm.
your working directory was slash home slash Ubuntu slash data slash Yelp scraper.
Yeah. Okay. Home, Ubuntu, data, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give a slash if you want. Yeah. Now just go down, go down, go down, go down. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling.
Yeah.
No changes here, just keep scrolling.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom.
Yeah, so I cannot see the bottom actually. Is there a create option there at the bottom?
There's an add option here.
Yeah, add. Click on add. Okay, go down. So see, the container is added now. The Yelp container is added.
Yeah.
Okay, now click
Yeah.
on create. So it's creating 3 of 3 completed.
Yeah.
View task definition. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
go down. So you have successfully created a Fargate task. Okay, with the container and
Okay.
stuff. Now go to the top and there's one actions tab.
Yeah.
Yeah, click on that and click on run task. Select
Okay.
Fargate. Select Fargate.
Yeah.
Go down.
Right.
Cluster VPC. So which one was yours? Select the first one. You remember the VPC? when we
I
create.
actually don't. Let me see if I can check it anywhere. Can I? Okay, this is not where
Or wait, just a second. Leave it. We'll figure it out via looking into the subnet thing. So click on subnet,
Mhm.
the arrow next to subnet. So this is
Yeah.
Pani. So change the VPC. This is not your VPC. You see the ECS Pani first. Yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, change the VPC. This is not yours. Okay, select the second one.
Um,
This is not yours. You have named the cluster as Yelp, right? What was the name? This is
Yelp.
mine. This is mine. Next.
Okay, that no doesn't seem to be mine either. Now I'm really lost. This is also not
Just do
mine.
one thing. Cancel. Go below, and there's an option of
Can
cancel.
I just open this on another tab and go look into my clusters here?
Yeah, we'll do that only. Do one thing. There's a cancel option below, right? Cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Click on cancel.
Okay.
Go to clusters. Click on your cluster. This Ishika, and click on tasks. The task
Okay.
tab.
Yeah, I see it.
Run new task.
One more task. Okay.
Then select Fargate.
Hmm.
The task definition. Click on the arrow. So Yelp Ishika.
Yeah.
Go down.
Hmm.
Yet you will have to fill in your VPC. Okay, I guess this 172 is yours. Click on that 170, the second one.
Yeah.
No.
I don't quite know. I'm not sure. Where can I go check it? I have no clue.
Uh, Click on clusters. Click on clusters. We'll check via cluster.
Yeah.
Uh, click on Ishika C1.
Yeah. So ARN is showing.
No.
Did we create a VPC? I am.
Yeah. You check the box, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. So where can we find that? Okay, let's do one thing. Let's try running it from my subnet. So click on task, click on run task.
Okay.
We'll check if it's running. Click on run new task.
Okay.
Yeah, target Pani first. Select Yelp cluster is that. Click cluster VPC. Select the third one. Click on
Mm-hmm.
subnet.
Mm.
Yes. Select the first one.
Okay.
And auto assign public IP. Click and click enable. Go down.
Okay. Mm.
Run task. Click on run task.
Okay,
So
it's showing
go down.
successfully. Now tell me what was the what difference, like what like by putting your VPC exactly what happened differently?
See, if we created a new VPC for you also. So that in the VPC option, your VPC also should have been there. Like that is what I am assuming, since we created a new one, right?
Yeah.
Also, you can use anyone's existing VPC also and the existing subnets also. So what I did is I gave you my subnets and we are checking if it's running or not. Go down, go down, go down just a little bit. I cannot see the bottom. So click on under task, you can see there's some big number. Click on that. So the last it is provisioning. That means the task has been initiated. Click there.
Mhm.
Okay, so it is in pending mode. So like it's initial setup is going on and whatever. We need the status to get to be running. If the status goes to running, then you are good to go. Like your target task is running.
Okay, so what we did before when we were putting the Docker image in and putting in the command line arguments and everything, we were pushing our Docker image to the Fargate task, yeah?
Yeah, we
And
were.
now we are running the Fargate task,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Refresh the page once. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. It's running.
Oh, okay, fine. It's running. Great. Just a second. Hold on. If at all it stops, I want to see. So you can stop the task in middle also.
Okay.
So you see there on the top right, there's a stop option. If you want to stop the task, you click that. So the status will be changed to stopped. STOOPED.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and the stopped reason would be task stopped by user. Okay. So now sometimes there is a possibility that your Docker image wasn't loaded correctly. So in
Okay.
that case also your task will get stopped,
Hmm.
and the reason will be essential container task exited.
Okay.
Okay. And sometimes there is some issue in your Python file. So again, the task will be stopped. I don't remember the error message why the stopped reason, but you
Hmm.
can check that in the CloudWatch.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll do one thing. Open a new tab and copy the same link as this so that we can simultaneously view it here and also simultaneously we can look into the CloudWatch. So,
I'll just close some of these tabs because
yeah,
it's full.
we don't need them since it's running and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so click on services and click on CloudWatch.
Give me 1 second. Services, CloudWatch.
Check CloudWatch. Yeah, on the left hand side, go to log groups. Yes, now search for your task. So it will be ECS/YLPshika. Yes,
Yeah, I found it.
click that. Click that.
Okay.
So there is one log. Click that.
Should I click this log string?
Yeah, click it. So right now there is no log has been entered. So do one thing. I'll show you two of my logs. One of in which the task was successful and the other wherein it failed. Okay, just go back.
Yeah. Okay.
One more step.
Back further, yeah.
So just below your task, my task is there. Yes, click on that. And the most recent one, open it. The first one.
Yeah.
So you see, it has logged everything. Get URL, begin scraping, and stuff. And finally, while the Python file ended, it successfully ended. It
Yeah.
printed end scraping and done. So
Yeah.
this is a log. Now go back and we'll search for a log file wherein some error had been raised. So go down, go down, and select some bottom, any bottom link, any bottom. Yeah, select one of those. Let's hope this one has error. Okay, it's not having anything. Go back.
Okay, maybe this. Nope.
This is not having. Okay, so let's not waste time searching for it. What will happen
Yeah.
is open the first one, wherein
Yeah.
so let's assume that there was some error in getting the link. Okay,
Link
I
not found error is
no,
here.
no,
I think that.
that is something different because that
Okay.
particular it's there was an exception and that is the output of the exception. So there is
Okay.
no break in the code. It's smooth
Yeah.
flow. This first line you see https yelp.com search find that stuff.
Yeah.
Let us
Yeah.
assume that there was some error in the link. It was an
Hmm.
invalid link.
Hmm.
So it will raise an error called as invalid link.
Hmm.
So in the log file, you would see it as okay, Yelp scraper therapist. Okay, Yelp scraper therapist Los Angeles CA that was printed, and this link was printed, and after get URL, it raised an error.
Yeah.
So in the log file, you'll be seeing that okay, this is the error it is giving. So
Okay.
then you have to go back to your Python file, fix whatever is there, again Docker build it, upload it to the ECR, create a new task definition. This time you don't need to create a cluster. You only need to create a new task definition.
Can
And
you
then,
repeat the last part again? I'm sorry.
okay, so let us assume that,
Under the if I do get an error, then
so you find out that there's an error in your Python file.
yeah.
So what you'll do is that you'll go back to your EC2 instance.
Yeah.
You'll uh, the four commands that you use for pushing, right?
Yeah.
You will repeat all. You'll edit the Python file and then you'll repeat all those four commands because one of the commands in that
So
was
yeah,
to
we'll
build.
have to edit the Python file, push it again. I mean into the Docker,
Yes,
and then again do the
upload that.
whole Swagger thing. Yeah.
Yes, upload that Docker to ECR
Hmm.
and then create a new Fargate task. This time you will
Okay.
not create a new cluster. Your existing
Oh.
cluster can have multiple tasks. So
Okay.
only the revision will change. So now it was Yelp underscore Ishika
Hmm.
colon 1, right? The
Yeah.
revision. So next, when you create a new task, the revision will be Yelp underscore Ishika colon 2.
Okay.
Okay, and I got a bit confused here that why it is coming as Yelp scraper, and I just remember this is my log. We have changed.
Fine.
We have overridden the argument for you as Ishika and not Yelp scraper, right?
Yeah.
I just got scared, so that's fine. So now let's see if your log file has been created or not. Just
Yeah.
go back
Okay. I'll
there.
exit from
Or
here.
before that, just click on the Amazon ECS tab. Let's see if it's refresh it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay, so stop. So okay, see, there's an error. Stopped reason is essential container in task exited.
Yeah.
So some error is there. So we need to solve that. Go to CloudWatch and let us see what error is there.
Okay. Mm,
No, it has exited successfully. The
let's see.
okay. Do one thing. Yeah, click on Amazon ECS. Go down. Please go down. Go down. Go down. Click on that arrow, small arrow you see, besides Yelp in the top.
Okay.
Yeah, click there. Go down. So no, it's exited successfully. You see, there is no error. There is no error message here.
Yeah,
You
exit code is 0. Exit code 0 means no error.
yeah. So this is something new. Even I came across. I thought the stop reason should have been stopped by user.
No, but
But
we didn't stop it. We didn't force stop it. Then why would it be forced by user? I mean, sorry,
I don't know.
done by
That is
user.
the stop reason Fargate gives. I don't really know the reason in depth why, even after
Okay.
successful execution, why it was telling that it was stopped by user. So now, even here, the execution was successful. We saw in the log file. We
So
ended
I
the
guess next time on we should, irrespective of whatever reason is showing, we should go down to see the exit code at least in case,
yeah.
and check the CloudWatch
Yeah.
for an error.
Also, another way to test if your task is working or not, when you get the MongoDB access, you can
Mhm.
actually go into the database and check, okay, has it written in it or not?
Okay.
You get
Yeah,
it?
that. Yeah. But then, but like supposing the kind of errors that we will get, like is there any error that would be such that after a certain amount of scraping is done, then you end up with some error and it terminates. If that kind of error is there, MongoDB will still have written some data in.
Okay, that depends on your implementation. Okay, so
Okay.
right now, how I implemented is I collect all the emails across
Hmm.
all the pages.
Yeah.
I save it into a set,
Hmm.
and when this entire scraping task is completed, like for 5 pages, I have collected all the emails for 5 pages, and
Yeah.
then I write it into MongoDB.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay,
I see.
so if at all there is some error in
Okay,
between,
so in your implementation, if there's an error, then if MongoDB does not come up with any data, you can be sure there's an error. Okay.
yes, one way of saying it's partially true because now we'll be moving to the Lambda task. So what
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing is inside Lambda, I am actually first creating the document,
Mm-hmm.
a MongoDB document. The only difference would be the key called as collection of scraped email. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
be empty. It's going to be an empty string. Only after the scraping part, the key a collection of scraped email will have a set or a set string which will have all the emails. Okay.
Can you repeat that last part? I didn't really.
Wait, I'll show you. I'll share my screen and I'll show you. You'll get a better hang of it.
Alright.
What am I saying? So you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So MongoDB Atlas. Do ask ma'am for the access to Atlas, okay?
Yeah.